Welcome to today's summary, Atomic Habits by James Clear, Part 2. The 4 Laws of Behavior Change. Imagine your daily life as a machine. Every habit is a small gear that keeps it running. Some gears move you forward, others slow you down. To redesign this machine, you don't need to rebuild it completely, you just need to adjust the gears. This is what James Clear teaches through his 4 powerful laws of behavior change. The framework that can help anyone build good habits and break bad ones. Law 1. Make it obvious. Our habits are often invisible because we perform them automatically. To change them, we first have to notice them. James Clear explains that the key to transformation is awareness. You cannot change what you do not see. He introduces a tool called the Habit Scorecard, a simple list of your daily behaviors. You write down every habit you do from morning to night and mark whether it helps or hurts you. This makes the invisible visible. Once you recognize your patterns, you can shape them. If you want to build a new habit, make the cue obvious. For example, if you want to start reading, place a book on your pillow every morning. When you see it at night, you'll be reminded to read. On the other hand, if you want to break a bad habit, make the cue invisible. Hide the cigarette pack, turn off notifications, or remove junk food from sight. What you don't see, you often don't crave. Our environment drives our behavior far more than motivation. If you design your surroundings wisely, good habits become natural. As Clear says, you don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. The system starts with what's visible. Law 2. Make it attractive. Every habit has a dopamine-driven loop. We crave things because our brain anticipates reward. To build better habits, you must make them appealing. James Clear introduces temptation bundling. You link something you want to do with something you need to do. For example, only listen to your favorite podcast while exercising, or only watch your favorite show while doing chores. By pairing pleasure with discipline, your brain starts associating hard work with enjoyment. Our behavior is also shaped by the people around us. We imitate the habits of 3 groups: the close, family and friends; the many, social norms; the powerful, those we admire. To make habits stick, surround yourself with people who live the way you want to live. Join communities where your desired behavior is normal. If everyone around you reads, eats healthy, or builds projects, you will too. Attraction isn't just about pleasure. It's about identity. The more you see yourself in a habit, the more it becomes who you are. When you make a habit attractive, you don't have to push yourself into action. Your brain naturally pulls you toward it. Law 3. Make it easy. Most people think success requires massive effort. James Clear argues the opposite. The easier you make a habit, the more likely you'll do it. He introduces the concept of the 2-minute rule. Any new habit should start in under 2 minutes. If your goal is to read every day, start by reading 1 page. If your goal is to run, start by putting on your shoes. These small actions may seem trivial, but they lower the barrier to starting. Once you're in motion, momentum carries you forward. Clear also emphasizes the law of least effort. Humans naturally gravitate toward what requires the least energy. So, remove friction for good habits and add friction for bad ones. Keep your guitar in the middle of your room, not in the closet. Place healthy food at the front of the fridge. Unplug your TV after watching, so it's harder to turn on mindlessly. Repetition is more important than perfection. The act of showing up matters more than doing it perfectly. When you make it easy, consistency becomes natural, and consistency compounds into mastery. Law 4. Make it satisfying. We repeat behaviors that bring us satisfaction. The more immediate the reward, the more powerful the habit. The problem is that most good habits have delayed rewards, while bad habits have instant ones. Eating junk food feels good now but harms you later. Exercising feels tiring now but benefits you later. The trick is to bring the future reward into the present moment. James Clear suggests creating immediate rewards for good habits, like tracking your progress visually. A simple habit tracker, a calendar with check marks, or even a notebook where you record your streaks can be powerful. Each mark tells your brain, you're winning. That small sense of accomplishment becomes addictive. To break bad habits, you do the reverse. Make them unsatisfying. Find an accountability partner, create consequences, or make a public commitment. When a habit feels unpleasant or disappointing, your brain starts avoiding it. Satisfaction completes the loop of behavior change. Without a sense of reward, no habit survives long. We are pleasure-seeking beings, and progress itself is the greatest pleasure of all. Bringing it all together, the 4 laws form a complete system. Make it obvious, cue. Make it attractive, craving. Make it easy, response. Make it satisfying, reward. If you reverse them, you can break any bad habit. Make it invisible. Make it unattractive. Make it difficult. Make it unsatisfying. Every behavior you repeat follows this pattern. And every change you want to make depends on how well you shape these 4 steps. In the end, habits are not about who you are right now, but who you are becoming. Each small action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to be. You don't need to make giant leaps. Just keep casting votes every single day. Over time, those votes add up. They build identity. And one day, you'll realize you've become everything you were trying to be. All through the quiet power of atomic habits.